Hi everyone, it's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Ontario, Canada, and I want to welcome you to my Wednesday evening YouTube Live. It is Wednesday, November 3rd. Can you believe it? November 3rd, and in just a few days, our clocks are going to go back an hour. So maybe it won't be quite so pitch black out when I go live at 7 o'clock. Probably it will be, but you never know. Um, Thank you so much for joining me. Please say hello when you join in. Let me know where you're coming from. If you are new, welcome. I am so glad you have found me. If you are a returning viewer, welcome. I am so glad that you have come back. Please click that subscribe button below as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Hello, Amy. I am trying to grow my YouTube channel, so if you could do me a huge favor and share my video to your social media accounts so that maybe some of your friends might appreciate my crafting. As well as please leave me a comment. Doesn't matter if you are live or if you're watching the replay. I will go back and respond to comments. After the fact, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help grow my channel. All right, so Eden's Garden. This gorgeous suite of products is now available. And tonight we are using the bundle, the designer series paper, as well as these garden gems. Now you can purchase all of this collection, everything you see here, with one item code number, and that is $112.50 here in Canada. Or you can purchase the things separately. And these three items here, the Ever Eden Designer Series paper, the Ever Eden cotton paper, and the Garden Gems, they are while supplies last. The Eden's Garden bundle will be available in the January to June mini catalog, but these items here will not be. So if you are loving them, I would suggest that you get them sooner rather than later so that you're not disappointed when they sell out. And I have a feeling that they will because they are so fabulous. Hello, Sandy. Thank you for joining me. Now, also, Stampin' Up! Just announced yesterday that they are having another joining special. And I've been a demonstrator 8 years now. I've been a Stampin' Up! Addict since 2002, but I did not join until 2013. And I don't think since I've joined 8 years ago that they have ever lowered the price of the starter kit. So normally here in Canada, it is $135 to get the starter kit. That's what you pay, and you get $165 worth of product. There is never any shipping. Well, for the month of November, from November 4th to the 30th, you only pay $100 and you get $165 worth of product. Like, holy camole, that is just amazing. So if you would like to have a little chat about the Stampin' Up! Opportunity, I would absolutely love to do that with you. Contact me here. This is my email, marcy@stampinwithmarcy.com. I would love to have a little chat with you about all of the fabulous things that go along with being a demonstrator, such as next week we have our on stage at home, since we're not having in-person events right at the moment. It's a virtual thing that we take part in via Zoom. We had to sign up for it. So 6 of my fabulous sassy stampers are joining me virtually, and we are going to be watching the Stampin' Up! Festivities. We're going to get to see brand new product. And all Stampin' Up! Demonstrators in December can order brand new product from the January to June mini catalog. As well, we get to start earning our celebration rewards at that point in time as well. So like I said, if you'd like to talk to me about this, I would absolutely love to have a little chat with you. All right, so tonight's card is this beauty right here. So I have pulled in 4 different colors. I've got some soft succulent, crumb cake, mint macaron, and evening evergreen. As well, my die here, the label die, it's not from the Eden's Garden. I'm using the leaf die right here, but I thought that this sentiment label die here was too big, so I went through my dies, and the Ornate Frames dies, this one right here, I thought was just perfect. I thought it went perfectly with the feel I was going for with my card. And, okay, let's move this out of the way. You can see that I have added 2 of the little garden gems there, and then a tiny little bow. Now, I want to show you tonight how it is you can create a border with leaves or whatever it is you want, and make sure that they're all, you know, at a nice distance on either side of whatever it is you've got in the center. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cardstock, and then my evening evergreen piece here, I'm going to decide whereabouts I want it to be sitting, whether I want it higher or lower, and you can do this with a circle die shape as well. So I'm going to say that I want it right about there. So, and my grid paper helps to keep me lined up as well. I've got a pencil here, and I am very lightly going to trace a line. And there you can see, there's my lines. I'm hoping that the camera is going to pick that up. So now I know where it is I need to be stamping. So let me, I did not grab my, there it is. I have a runny nose this evening. It's been very windy, and I was outside, and it's blowing up all that stuff that makes you sneeze. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to bring in, I've got each one of my different leaf patterns stamps here on the different ink pads. And soft succulent. Now my blog post will be live with all of the measurements as well as the links. Hello, Jeannie. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Amy, for sharing. All right, evening evergreen. So I'm going to open them all up. And I haven't gone and put my little things in there yet. Like this one here. So when I've got a fluffy on this. All right, so evening evergreen, soft succulent, and mint macaron, and we've got our crumb cake. So we are just going to build our cluster. I'm not sure what you want to call it, but we're going to build our border, I guess you would say. So let's just get this all here so that we've got that one. Okay, so we might as well start with, let's go from right to left. So we're going to ink up, and I know that I have to, this is the edge, so I know that as long as I keep it, and there, and a smidge there. Okay, and then we'll go down at the bottom, and we'll go like that, and like that. Okay, we're gonna set that aside, and I'm moving it right out of my way so I don't accidentally, because I might just do that, accidentally stamp it in the wrong color. So now I'm gonna come in with my mint macaron, and I'm just going to overlap. And I know that as long as I keep the main part, and I'm going up and down so that it's not all the same height. And I'm overlapping a bit. And there. Okay. Let's move you to the side. And we're going to do the evening evergreen last, I think. So let's just flip this position. So you just build this way, and then you add in here and there where you find that, oh, I think I need a bit more this or that or the other thing. So it really does make it easy and stress-free when you do something like this, that you've got your border so that you're not, oh darn, that one's not high enough, or that one's, and look at that, that one's too low. This makes it a much more successful stamping experience, I think. So then we're just going to come in here and add little bits here and there, wherever you feel. Now I feel like right in this area we need some there, and maybe just a titch there, so it's, oh, that's too low. So let's go there and right in here. So now when I go to lay this across, I can see where my line is. So I can see I need to add something else coming up here. So I think I'm going to bring in my crumb cake, which is over here. And I'm going to bring one of these up like that, a little higher. And let's bring that back down in and see. And I think, now I think I need something else right in here. And so this is, like I said, that once you get the base, then you can come in and add bits and bobs here and there, wherever you feel you might need just that titch more. And I like that. I think that looks good. All right, so let's get all of this out of the way here. Actually, no. Back up the bus. We need to bring in our insert piece. So let's stamp that off, and let's bring in some 1, 2, and just that little cluster down there, and then you can bring some more up here, just so that we've got a little bit of interest, and you can go all the way around, whatever you decide, just as long as you remember to put some ink to make your inside as pretty as the outside, and you could also do your envelope. So that's as lovely as the rest. I'm just going to take a moment to close these all up. Now, wasn't that easy? A couple years ago, I did a class when I was doing in-person classes, and we did with circles. I die cut circles, and we traced our oh, I need my evergreen. We traced all of our floral. It was a bouquet all the way around the outside of it to create that look. So lots you can do. All right, so where is in my, here we go. So there is my label. So some of you guys may have had snow. My niece in Lucan had snow this morning, and I heard they had some snow in London as well. Here in Strathroy, we did not get any snow. Let me bring this back in. We didn't get any snow this morning. It was awfully cold. I'm just checking to make sure that I am fairly straight, and I'm not too bad, so I'm going to call that good. And I'm going to stamp this over to the left-hand side because I'm going to put my die cut leaves, a leaf over here. Alrighty. So now we've had a moment for our ink to dry, and we can still see that line. So all you have to do is take an eraser, and I'm just making sure that I don't see any wet spots. And my line is gone. Easy peasy, just like that. All right, so we are going to, so this is the one piece of designer series paper. So the one side has the gold leaf pattern on it, and this one here, this side here is the soft succulent and evening evergreen. Okay, come on out. Alrighty, place that down and just give it a bit of a press to get it positioned right. And lift that up to make sure that I am straight. And then layer it up. And at first it doesn't look like much, but then as you add your layers, it really brings that design to life, and it's just wow, I think. It looks so much more difficult than it actually is. All you have to do is remember to have a pencil on hand and don't go too heavy so that it's easy to erase those lines. All right. So I'm using my thick basic white. It is my card base of choice. So what are you guys watching? Last night, I finished Turner and Hooch on Netflix. Sorry, on the Disney Channel. I loved the original with Tom Hanks. So the new one has Josh Peck in it. I enjoyed it. Okay. So now I have started on Netflix. I've started season 2 of Lock and Key. So I have 3. Somewhere I have a third one. Oh, there it is. If it had teeth, it would have bit me, as my mother used to say. So we are going to take, and this is going to kind of right like that. So I know that I only need to have a little bit of adhesive in here. Yeah, so I started watching Lock and Key. I watched the first season whenever it was that last year when we were in lockdown? Okay, and see, I did not get any adhesive on the spots that I wasn't supposed to. So now what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down and we're going to visualize how we want these to be placed. So I don't want any of this, the stem, to come out. So I'm going to kind of angle it that way. And I might have to trim a smidge of this off, we'll see. This can come up just a bit and fill in that spot there. You just have to play with it to get the orientation you want. And I think that's going to be good. So I'm going to put my thumb on that to pull that out so that I know it's going to slide kind of under that. Yeah, Brad and I need a new show to watch because Lost in Space, Witcher, those other shows don't start quite yet. So you can see I've just got a little bit on there. The other night we watched The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard with Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, and Selma Hayek. Oop, I best be checking that. Yeah, that needs to come up just. There we go. That's going to be good. Give that a press. Alrighty. And then this one here. Remember, less is more when it comes to your liquid glue. I guess I didn't need to go quite so high with my liquid glue on that. All right, so because it's liquid glue, we've got a moment. If we don't like that position to we can take it and scooch it slightly because it hasn't adhered yet. But I like that positioning. So since I have my baby dimensionals out, let's just use those. So tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., the Creating Kindness design team blog hop goes live. I have a video that goes with my card. So be sure to head on over to my blog to check it out. It is a gorgeous card that I created. If I do say so myself, sometimes I surprise myself and create something that I am super proud of. All of us creators, we all have stuff that we think, it's okay, or stuff that we think, wowzers, did I do that? And tomorrow's card, I think, is one of those cards. I was quite pleased with what I created. So be sure to check it out. So this is about centered. Nope, we need to be down just a smidge. There, I think. And straighten that out. Lift that up just there. All right, and then we've got our linen thread. Hello, Jeanne. Thank you. Is it Jeanne? Jeannie? I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I am trying to grow my channel. I am so thrilled that I am at 1,626 subscribers. That makes me so happy, you guys. All right, so we're going to create a bow. 2 bunny ears. Loop it around. Speaking of bunny ears, we have a bunny in our backyard again. Oh, and Miss Maisie keeps going for the bunny poop, and it is really not good for her, and it's with the leaves, it's so hard to see. Why do dogs eat yucky stuff? I mean, seriously, you guys. It's like, really? So I'm just making it, I'm holding the center and tugging that tail so that I can make it as tiny as I want. And I think I'd like it just a titch smaller. So there, and if you hold the center, you're holding that knot, you're not going to get it twisting and going crazy bananas, all squirrely. All right, so let's see here. Okay, my tails are a little long. Just that much. And because this is so tiny, we have to roll. Okay, where did I put my, take your pick tool? There it is. We have to roll our glue dot. So we're going to just roll it to make it small, or smaller, I should say. And I'm going to put it right here, right there. All right, and then put that, and that covers that nicely. Now our last thing is these fabulous gems. So I'm just gonna go with 2. So I want one down here and one up here in the center, and I think that is all that it needs. And I'm using the small ones. I don't want it to be overpowering. I just want that little bit of bling. Okay, and now let's take our insert. And I don't know what it is with the dark ink. I always seem to get it all over my hands. But see how just putting it just that little bit in the corner really just brings it to life. It makes it look so lovely on the inside. All right. And there we have it. So here is my original. And here is the card that I just created with you. What do you guys think? I think it's so pretty, and it's very simple. And like I said, it looks so much more difficult than it actually was. You could just imagine all the different things that ways you could create borders with your stamps. Yes, so that is all for me. Unless anybody has any questions for me. Oh, genie, genie, like in a bottle. Oh, cool. Okay. Good to know. Thank you so much. That's a fun way to explain it. Like I dream of genie. Now I am dating myself with that. So anyhow, again, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you for sharing my video. If you are in Canada and do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you currently work with, I would love the opportunity to earn your business. And if you have a shopping list or wish list of $100 or more, I would love to welcome you into my Sassy Stampers family. Just give me a shout if you have any questions at all. Don't forget, all of these products are now available for purchase. They are gorgeous, you guys. I believe you need them. They're just, oh, so lovely, especially these beautiful gems. I just love these. I haven't used these yet. I haven't had too much time to play because I was busy creating for my team members that are going to be attending on stage with me. Some special treats for them. And then also we have our team Sassy Social. Our team meeting is on Monday night. We get together the second Monday of every month for some creativity, some friendship and chatting and sharing and inspiration. And we would love to welcome you to our next one. All right, have a fabulous Wednesday evening, everybody. And remember, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., will be on my blog, a brand new blog post and video for you. So have a great day, night, wherever it is you are. And till the next time, bye for now.